Okay, this is the old gl500 parts bike I picked up here a while back, and it just looked too good to be a parts bike. The motor's so nice and clean, there's no leaks, and but half of the wiring had been stripped out of it. I've got the front wiring up here, but that's it. It does go back to the coils, but then back in here, there's no power to any of the stator or the charging system, the rectifier, any of that. So I don't know what to do with it. Well, I got on YouTube to Brick House Builds. You've probably seen his videos. So it's a shout out to him. He's a good man. I asked him I just wanted to get this thing to run so I could get it warmed up, do a compression test, and see what I got. And he messaged me back and he said, hook power to the black and white wire, which I found right up here in this red block that's got 9 plug-ins in it. One of them is a black and white wire. It's the only other black and white wire in all of this stuff that I could find. So I hooked it up. I got power back to the battery. That's okay, this is my starter relay button, which I'm not too sure about. That's this old relay is looks like a Ford relay or out of a Ford tractor or something. Okay, here's that wire that goes to the black and white wire that I got hooked up. And we'll just slip this under the alligator clip here, so it gets, hopefully that gives us ignition. Come on. Put that on there like that. Okay, I think we got a pretty good connection there. All I have to do is hook the ground up to the battery. The ground is hooked up to ground on the starter mounting bolt, and then the power goes to the power on the starter. That should give us crank. So we should be ready to start. I'll just put a little gas in my remote canister here. And I just put the carburetors on, got them cleaned up. We'll let that trickle down for a little bit into the carburetors, because they're bone dry. And then we'll give it a shot, see if we can make it start. Put a lid on this here so it somehow gets knocked off of here. It doesn't make a spill. Don't want no fire. There's a fire extinguisher right there. I always keep one handy. Okay, I'll leave that loose so we can get some air. It looks like we got fuel in there. So, oh yeah, I got a hook. I don't need this hooked up. I got the wrong thing hooked up. So hang on a second. That's for my battery charger. This is the power. Power to the solenoid. Alright. To the starter motor. And we hook our ignition up to this jumper cable here. That looks good. And our black to ground. Alright. And my little starter button should be laying around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Oh, there, I lost my power already. We got to get a better connection on this ignition, or we're going to have a fail. Alright. Let's pull the choke. This is what I got for a throttle. That was there was no throttle controls. See what we get here. I think that solenoid is going to be a problem. There she goes. Come on, what did I do with that? Here. It's hard to work all this at once. Come on. Like a brand new one. When you can get them to idle down like that, you know you've got good vacuum and a good engine. They won't idle. That's a pretty good sign that you're lacking vacuum. If you're lacking vacuum, you're lacking propulsion. But anyway, there it is. I think I've got a real good engine transmission here. It's gonna, I'll do some more testing on it later, but I just wanted to share with everybody the, how you can make them run when it's been used as a parts bike. You can see nothing's on there. There's no fuse box, of course the wiring from the fuse box back to the battery, it's not here. The only way that I could make this run was by following, as I said, our good man at Brickhouse Builds. You might want to check out his channel. He's got a lot of good stuff. He works on the cx500, gl500, 650 format a lot, and our platform rather. And so anyway, this is amazing to me. As you can see, I was trying various things before. I'd put a switch in here, but I was going to the wrong place. I was trying to track down ignition, and I was unsuccessful. I got a bunch of stuff labeled there. But yeah, so just again, you find this red connection, the one that's more or less square. It's got nine plugs on it. It's the one black and white wire that goes in there that feeds the coils. So it worked. I hope this is helpful to somebody. If you found it helpful, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm not one of these regular guys that does twice a week or once a week. I do it when I feel like it, and I hope I have something worth contributing when I do. So I'll leave it at that. I'm going to stop this video here. I hope everybody has a good day and you get your old bikes running. See you next time.